Hello guys, hello farmers, hello entrepreneurs, hello beginners in agriculture. Hope you are all doing great. This is Clarence CEO on our platform Agri Empower Africa. Today I want us to talk a bit about local fowls production, or we call it, let's say, the pantalons. In fact, when we talk of poultry production, given the climatic zones of Cameroon, given the possibility that we can raise different species of poultry, you can be able to do pantalons, you can do local fowls as well as broilers, as well as for different purposes. So, what are the possibilities that you can be able to raise and say maybe 1,000 pantalons at the end of the year or within 6 months? It's very possible. As I said, it is possible. You get, for example, if you get this pantalon, it's about 2 months, 2 months something, 2 months old. If you get this pantalon now, probably in the next 3 months, there is a possibility that it start laying egg. Yes, if you do a proper selection, you give it good vaccination. For example, let's say you take 50 of these. After 3 months, they start laying. At least every day there is a possibility that you will have at least 35 eggs on a daily basis. Now, if you have your local or you have a homemade incubator, there is a possibility that every month you are hatching a good number. In fact, if you are having 35 eggs per day, it means 35 eggs times 7. You'll be hatching that quantity of eggs per month. So you see that there is always a possibility, and having space, you might not put it in a confined environment like this one. If you have space, for example, you can brood them like this. You leave them out on free range. When they come back, you substitute their feeding like that continuously. At the end of the year, you are going to have a good number. We are just trying to bring in the artificial way, because in the old days, these birds, or in a natural way, they will lay their egg, they hatch themselves, but it takes them a lot of time. It takes over 21 days for it to do the brooding and do the hatching, and it takes more than 2 months for it to come back into to production. So now, but if you give it an artificial environment where it lays this egg, you pick the egg, you put it in the incubator, it gives the possibility that there is continuous laying of egg. What it needs now is only for you to give it the necessary feed that it wants. You need to give it feed that has the necessary element, the quality of protein that required, the quality of minerals, and so that's just your own duty to give it the feed. You lay the egg, you do the hatching, and you do the follow up. So it is not just all about broilers production. It's not all about maybe layers, but if you have only these pantalons, for example, you raise maybe 1,000 pantalons within a year or two. 2,000, it depends on the quantity. You equally are going to make a lot of money, and you must not start big. You can take this pantalon, maybe 10 of them. You make your cage, you put them inside. They can still be laying you egg for consumption, or for you to be selling even 2 trays of egg per day. It is normal. It is natural. There are a lot of people who confuse that. Maybe before a hen will lay egg, you need to give it some chemicals. No. The process of laying egg for every bird, for every poultry, is normal. When it's mature and have all the nutrient in the system, it is going to lay egg. Now, you only bring a cock for it to fertilize the egg so that you can be able to do breeding, or you do your reproduction, all that. And for an egg, it takes 26 hours. So that's why if you have maybe 10 of these chicken, of course you cannot pick 10 eggs per day. There's always a possibility that some will skip, because for an egg to be produced, it takes 26 hours. So we are just here to give you highlight on some of these details. We have the possibility to follow it up, maybe to take up a project in maybe local fowls production, maybe in Pantalon or whatsoever. So if you are coming across this information for your first time, if you are just coming here for your first time, feel free to share your experience. Have you been into it? Feel free to tell us what you feel and what are your expectations. Thank you so much for the continuous support, and we'll keep on being there to give you the highlight on how we can take agriculture to the next level. Thank you so much.